Algae, horrible algae. Probably the biggest reason people give up on their aquascapes, because it becomes too much, too overwhelming, and they just call it a day. So I'm going to show you on this video how I deal with algae that's gone a bit crazy and looks horrendous. So stick around and enjoy. Hello, Jordy Scaper here, and welcome to my adventures in aquascaping. I've got this aquarium that looks absolutely horrendous. So being honest, I did neglect it slightly, but once the algae kicked in, I thought, I'm gonna let this go. So for the past few weeks, I've done everything you're not supposed to. I upped the lighting, I overfed the fish, I didn't fertilize, and didn't clean, didn't do any maintenance. The reason I did this was for this video. I've let it go bad, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to actually take care of it and get things back to normal again, and so you can get into your regular maintenance. So it does look scary, intimidating, but it's not too bad once you get stuck in and take care of it, and then you get back into your regular routine of keeping on top of things, get your light levels ready, etc. It's not too bad. Don't fear it. So let's just get stuck in, get this algae taken care of. Wish me luck. Nah, it's not that bad, honest. So as you can see here, it looks absolutely horrendous. So as I was saying earlier, how it's ended up like this, I've done everything wrong just to show you what can happen with the algae. So excessive lighting, longer duration, more intensity, too much for the actual aquarium. I haven't been fertilizing, I've been overfeeding the fish, everything you shouldn't do. So this is how it's ended up in 3 weeks. So the algae you can see is mainly green thread algae, and we've got some diatoms because it still is in the early stages. First job, I've turned the equipment off, and I'm going to get stuck in with a toothbrush, manually remove as much as possible. So that's the first thing to do. So let's go. So with the toothbrush, I'm just going to wind as much as I can in, minging. Once I've done that, you can see there, that's the algae filth. We'll just get rid of this in this jug and just continue to do this. I've used a toothbrush there, and that was around about 10 minutes. I've done about 10 minutes removing it, and you would have seen us scrubbing all the wood and the stone down as well. Just getting a toothbrush amongst the plants, disturbing everything and raking as much of the algae out as possible. So next what I'm going to do is using this Aquavit roll pad. These are what I use for me cleaning. I'm going to clean the glass. These pads are really good. I've been using the same ones for years, and the wash and the clean, and they do a great job of getting algae or any other dirt marks off the glass. So I've removed some of the algae with the pad. There is some more stubborn algae. I don't know if you can see, I'll use the white cord here. So you'll see that the more stubborn algae, I'm going to use a razor. I'm just going to move this glassware to the back. Here's a little tip for you. If you're struggling getting these off, just use a card, credit card type. This is my trusty Jordy Scaper scraper. You just poke that on it, makes it real easy. So for this job, I'm using Seachem's scraper, which is great. It's double-sided, so it comes with an actual razor blade, or you can flip it around, insert that there, and you've got a pad which is the same material as the pad I've just used. This floats as well, so for the bigger tanks, if you lose grip, whatever, it just floats. So again, that can be handy in some scenarios. But yeah, Seachem scraper. So I'm just going to use this to scrape away those stubborn marks as I showed you earlier. So just be careful not to scratch your glass. I like this as well because it's handy for getting between the glass and the soil. Real handy for that. There is areas where the razor can't reach, so here I'm using the trusty toothbrush again, and this gets right in the corners, so if you've missed any bits with the razor or the pad, you can get in there with this. And it also cleans the silicone, which is a bonus. So yeah, just them hard to reach areas, use a toothbrush. So the next step is to get rid as much of this algae we've loosened up out of the tank by just simply siphoning this out. Yeah, there's loads in there, so I'll have to work quite quick as well to get as much out as possible before it gets too low. If not, I can easily just refill it again and take some more out, but we'll just see how it goes. Back to time lapse. We've moved a large chunk of water. Obviously a big water change is needed after all that algae was in. So I work quite quick so I don't stress the fish too much. So now I'm going to remove all the equipment, the glassware, clean the pre-filter, clean all that equipment, clean as much as we can, good to go again. So let's go. Clean the equipment, pre-filter sponges from the AQUARIUM by Master Filter. So, whoa! Make sure it's on. I had it on shower. So I'm just using a spring washer here to clean the actual hose, give everything a quick rinse. So I say this is the pre-filter of the AQUARIUM by Master Thermal 350. I do have plenty of videos out on this one. Sponges just simply clean and they're full of algae. Look at that. Okay, so next up we're going to clean the glassware. I'm just going to fill the bucket up with some warm water. The glassware, as you can see, is absolutely filthy with algae, with all that neglect. Same as the lily pipe, the outlet, full of algae. So let's some warm water. Using a spring washer again. Sometimes what I do with this is using a small amount of bleach and warm water. I'll bleach them for a while, but you don't have to, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is to clean without using the bleach. So again, just warm water, give it a quick rinse. You can use a toothbrush for the outside, for the little inlet holes there, clean really easy using a toothbrush. Just give the outlet a clean so the brush simply goes in. If you haven't got one of these, a spring washer is a must when it comes to aquarium maintenance. Really useful for the hoses, but the inlet and outlets as well, especially glassware. So we'll give that a good clean. Rinse it off. Outside, any other areas we can't get, we'll just use the toothbrush again. Obviously be careful, glassware. You can do this with acrylic ware as well, or stainless steel, same way. Even though you can't see all the dirt, algae, etc., it's still important to clean inlets and outlets on a regular basis. For the flow as well, if there's loads of blockages within, with dirt accumulating over time, that's going to cause a blockage. So keep them nice and clean. You'll notice with the inlet, you can't reach the bottom areas. So usually that's where the bleach comes in handy. The bleach will actually remove that, so you can see that there, that dirt that accumulates on the bottom. You can't reach that, but I do have a little tip which I'm going to show you. Using some thicker grade gravel. You just pop that in there. Just don't need loads, just pop some in. That'll go at the bottom. Just give it a shake. And obviously that's going to like irritate the dirt, loosen the debris. I hope you can see this on camera. Yeah, give that a good shake. And I've smashed my glassware. Man! Well, if you didn't smash it, like I've just done, it does actually work. That's nearly clear. A couple more shakes it would have been done, but I'm devastated. I've just ruined that. Urgh, irritating. So after that unfortunate accident with the glass inlet, can't believe I've done that too. I've done it about 50 times, no problems. As soon as I demonstrate something on camera, smash. But I've just replaced it temporarily with this acrylic one I've got, but I will change to stainless steel. It's just this is different hosing and I don't have any of the hosing at the moment, so I will change it to stainless steel way. Glassware is great, obviously looks amazing, but if you're heavy-handed like me, maybe it's not the best option. Stainless steel, really good option, or acrylic. But everything's back in place. I've actually cleaned the hosing as well and replaced the pre-filter and the ALGAE. Everything's good to go. So I just need to refill now with clean water, and I may take a little bit more out and fill it up and get it going again. So I'll just crack on with that, get the hose and fill and see where we're at. So before I fill, just add a small amount of prime, Seachem prime to dechlorinate the water. Right, so there we have it, done. Obviously it doesn't look brand new, it's going to take a while to settle down, but also what I'm going to do is do a couple of water changes a week to get back on top of things. I've balanced out the light intensity, the CO2 levels, all that sort of thing, so I can get back to normal. I'll keep you up to date on the progress of this tank, and the build of this tank will be coming out once everything's grown in, so another couple of months. So to prevent this happening again, the main thing to do is keep on top of things. Keep on top of your water changes, the maintenance, cleaning the glass, the pre-filters, all that sort of thing, as well as not having too high intensity light levels, injecting too much CO2, overfeeding the fish. Just keep all those things in check, and that will prevent those serious algae issues. Like I say, that was 3 weeks of neglect, doing all the wrong things to demonstrate how easy algae can take over your tank. So I really hope you're getting something from this video. That's it for now. Keep an eye out for updates, and I'll show you some footage once everything settles. Thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. Till next time, see you later.